Hi everyone, I'm Diane Hoffman.
And I'm Caroline Sweeney. On this week's Off the Presses, Pottstown parents and children marched to end the violence that's rocked the borough. We say goodbye to Pottstown's first female mayor, Ann Jones, and the 16th annual Schuylkill River Sojourn kicks off.
Affordable elegance for springtime awaits you. Don't forget your indoor landscaping at Elastic Furniture and Discount Floor Coverings. Open 7 days a week at High and Charlotte Streets in downtown Pottstown. They cover every room in your house.
Since May 30th, Pottstown has seen shooting incidents near Brian's Cafe off North Charlotte Street, a car wash at Wilson and Spruce Streets, and a man shot in the elbow on Lincoln Avenue, as well as an attempted robbery at the Wells Fargo Bank on East High Street. Then on Thursday night, 20-year-old Stephen Mitchell was found dead in his car in the 400 block of Jefferson Avenue with a single gunshot wound to the torso. For some, it was the breaking point, and something had to be done. On Monday, a group of protesters calling themselves the Citizens Action Committee for Pottstown came out with signs calling for Borough Council President Stephen Tironi's resignation.
Do you think if Mr. Tironi steps down that crime will decrease in Pottstown?
I think we have a better chance of breaking the chain of cronyism in Pottstown.
Tuesday, parents and children carrying signs that said, "Stop the violence in Pottstown," marched through the streets of the borough.
My name is Kendra Allen.
And why are we here today?
We are trying to increase peace in our community here in Pottstown. This violence is out of control. Kids are going to be home from school, and we just want to keep our streets safe along with our children.
It must be kind of scary to think about letting your kids go out sometimes with possible gunplay going on.
It's very scary. I grew up in Pottstown all my life. I've witnessed things that most people haven't, and I would not like my children to witness the things that I have, and anyone else's child for that matter.
Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence!
Dozens defied a drenching rain on Monday night to welcome home Lance Corporal Michael Lenz Jr. from a tour of duty in Afghanistan. Escorting the veteran of the 1st Battalion, 9th Marines, home from the airport were his girlfriend, Megan McKissick, his parents, Michael and Lisa Lenz, and his older brother, U.S. Army Sergeant David Lenz, who spent 15 months in Afghanistan and returned home in 2008. Family, friends, and well-wishers joined Pennsylvania State Police troopers and firefighters from the Worcester, Skippack, Center Square, and Trapp Fire Departments to greet the entourage's arrival around 8:15 p.m. at the Blue Comet Motorcycle Club in Skippack, near the family's home. Pottstown residents and friends said goodbye to Pottstown's cheerleader, Ann Jones, who passed away on Friday, June 6th. She was 81. A memorial service for Jones, who is Pottstown's first female mayor, will be held at 11 a.m. Saturday, June 28th at St. Paul's United Church of Christ on North Franklin Street. Visitation will be held at the church from 9 to 10:45 a.m. Burial will follow at Highland Memorial Cemetery. We'll be right back.
Take advantage of gold's record prices and bring your scrap gold to Douglas Diamonds at our Pottstown store for cash now. 1300 North Charlotte Street in Pottstown. Call 484-941-6453 or visit our website at www.douglasdiamondscorp.com.
Looking for a flexible job? Need to make your own schedule? Chestnut Knoll at Home is seeking reliable, mature individuals for at-home caregiver positions. At-home caregivers are responsible for providing assistance to individuals in their homes.
With the warm weather at our doorsteps, residents are flocking to the river to paddle. The 16th annual Schuylkill River Sojourn kicked off on Saturday, June 7th. The 7-day canoe and kayak trip, managed by the Schuylkill River National and State Heritage Area, runs along the Schuylkill River, starting in Schuylkill Haven, and ends in Philadelphia on Friday, June 13th. If you missed out on this year's event, you can still come out to the programs at lunch and at evening stops each day. The programs are all free and open to the public. The Schuylkill Sojourns weren't the only ones out this weekend. The Perkiomen Creek Sojourn was held on Saturday, June 7th. About 45 people, including family, friends, and State Representative Mark Painter with his wife Colleen, took part in the journey that took the Sojourns 7 miles from Schwenksville to Hoyt Park in Lower Providence. The annual event is sponsored by the Perkiomen Watershed Conservancy. Next year's Sojourn will be held June 6, 2015. More than 60 quarter midget car races were run Sunday at Phoenix Raceway for one of the largest youth racing events in the country. Frank Otto has the story.
Last weekend, Phoenix Raceway hosted the first leg of a large national dirt track racing tournament which featured hundreds of young drivers and their quarter midget cars. Sunday alone, when the finals were held, more than 60 races were run to decide who would take home the trophy in each of the racing formulas. Local driver Hannah Flood, a Springford area high school student, triumphed in one of her finals and placed in another. She said it was nice to see all the new and different drivers at her home track, which she practices at almost every week.
Meet us at Riverfront Park at 140 College Drive in Pottstown at noon on Thursday, June 12th for this week's Mercury Mile, which is a lunchtime walk that is part of the Fit for Life initiative to promote healthy living. For more information, visit the Fit for Life website, pottsmark.com/fitforlife, or find them on Facebook at facebook.com/mercfitforlife. You can contact Mika Patterson, our intern, at mpatterson@pottsmark.com. We'll be back after this short break.
Opportunity awaits you at our expanding personal care retirement community. Part-time openings for all shifts. Join our growing team providing quality care in our brand new facility. Apply today at Keystone Villa at Douglasville.
Father's Day is when we take the time to honor the men in our lives and show our appreciation for what they have accomplished. This year, 12-year-old Katrina Robbins of Birdsboro, a soon-to-be 7th grader at the Daniel Boone Middle School, is remembering her uncle in the best way she knows how. Her uncle, the late Army Specialist Eric Rothhart, served a year in Iraq in 2007 and was stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky in 2008. Rothhart suffered from severe PTSD from his experiences overseas. Rothhart died in 2009 at the age of 24. In the choreography, Robbins dances with a photo of her uncle and clothes herself in his army jacket.
Improve your outdoor living space. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Do it all or in steps with our expandable system. Call Mac House Contracting at 610-530-8727.
Urban Henry Equip Incorporated is now offering special discounts and financing on Kubota and Cub Cadet equipment. Also be prepared when the power goes out with a Generac generator from Urban Henry, located in New Berlinville.
For teens looking to become babysitters this summer, the Phoenixville Area Police Athletic League and the Chester County 4-H have an option to help them prepare. The 4-H and PAL are working together to host a one-day babysitting training class at the Phoenixville Middle School on June 23rd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The class is open to new and experienced babysitters 11 to 16 years old and will focus on basic caregiver techniques and rules as well as first aid and safety. The deadline to register is June 16th. To register or for more information, contact Tony Stutz at the 4-H office.
McConnell's Refrigeration has a huge inventory of refurbished refrigerators and restaurant equipment. Local delivery is $25. We service all makes and models. Call Rob at 610-469-6107. Don't wait any longer. Start saving money on your heating bill when you heat your entire home, water, and more with the safe, comfortable heat of a central boiler outdoor furnace. Call Keeler Service Center at 215-723-8445 or visit KeelerServices.com.
That does it for us this week. I'm Caroline Sweeney.
And I'm Diane Hoffman. You can find the most up-to-date news, weather, sports, and entertainment at the Mercury's website, pottsmark.com. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is MercuryX, and you can find us on Facebook. We'll be here every week with a recap of the top stories and what you can expect coming up next off the presses.